Hey there, YouTube world. This is Keisha, and you're tuning into another one of my videos, Curls and Culture, where we're either talking about curls or culture. Today, I'm really excited. I've been doing a lot of demos lately. If you've been watching my videos, I've been demoing Mono's hair care products, which I absolutely love. Check out that review. If you haven't already, I also reviewed Tracee Ellis Ross's new hair care product, Pattern. Check that out if you haven't. And then more recently, I just posted a video on Natural 85 Whitney Melanin Hair Care. Both Mono's Hair and Natural 85 are YouTube gurus. They've been in these YouTube streets for many years. Really proud and excited for them and their new product lines. And we all know Tracee Ellis Ross is a hair guru in her own right, just for maintaining her hair in an industry that really would probably prefer for her to have straightened it, permed it, fried it, dyed it. And so really excited and proud of her line as well. So today is all about another YouTuber who's been in these YouTube streets for a long time, a really huge, big OG. I would say a huge inspiration to me and my hair care regimen since the beginning of time. I really love the way that she approaches hair because she really gets into the science of hair, and she's all about retaining length and keeping healthy hair. She's not so much a girl that's into twist outs and wash and goes and all of the latest and greatest hairstyles. She keeps it simple. She knows her stuff, and she's all about having long, healthy hair. And that's Kimmaytube. And I have her product line here, LuvNaturals. And so as you can see, this is a 7 product line. She has everything from a detangler to a gel to a shea butter mixture, leave-in conditioner, and even a re-moisturizer for midday hair treatment, or giving your hair some moisture and some and a boost, not midday, but midweek. And so we'll get into these products specifically. I'm really excited to try them. I've been using them on my kids' hair. I ordered this sampler package for $30. I got all 7 of these products for $30. It came within like 2 days, and I'm really excited to try them on my own hair. My kids have been loving it. I actually tried some of her gel a couple of days ago just to smooth this part of my hair down on the other side, and it smoothed down perfectly. I pinned it up anyway, and then it felt so soft at the end of the day. And so what I want to do with her hair care line, from now until the end of October, I'm going to be using nothing but Kimmaytube's hair care line. And that's because I really want to see what it does for my hair as far as her regimen. So she has a 7-day regimen where it's all about having a couple of days of enjoying your hair and wearing it out, and then a few days of protective styling it. And this process is really supposed to help you keep the healthy ends of your hair and retain length. And so we're gonna try that. Today is the 15th. It's a perfect midway from now until the end of October to give this a try. I'm thinking that I may do this through the end of the year. I'm really trying to get some more length. If you guys see my video of me clipping my ends, I did clip my ends a couple of months ago for the first time. They're still looking really good. As you may or may not know, me being a color hair girl, it really is important for me to maintain healthy, moisturized hair. I'm really trying to not ever let my hair feel dry. You know, Kimmaytube, she moisturizes and washes her hair. She calls it a spa day every 7 to 10 days. I'm someone that really tries to do it every 3 to 4 days. I feel like with me doing a lot of these reviews lately, it's been a lot of wear and tear on my hair because I haven't been protective styling it as much. But I have been trying to maintain my 3 to 4 day hair wash regimen. I think this has been the longest, and I may be pushing it to about 5 or 6 days right now, but I did make sure to do some midweek moisturizing, so it does feel really soft and it still feels really good and moisturized. Doesn't feel dry, but it definitely is in need of a hair spa day. So we are going to do that. We are going to do that today, right now. So stay tuned. So we are back. So the first thing Kimmaytube suggests with her product line is for you to detangle your hair. And so I know my glasses have a reflection, but I am blind. So this is called Don't Be So Clingy. It's a hair detangler. And a little goes a long way. She recommends that you part your hair in at least 4 sections. You spritz it with some water and you use a little bit of this detangler to detangle your hair. Now, I have to admit that I am normally not a person who detangles before washing, only because I'm fine. I have fine hair, and it does not take much for me to detangle my hair. But I've been wearing twist outs a lot lately. My hair was pretty puffed out today, and so it probably could benefit from some detangling. And for the sake of really reviewing and trying each of her product, we are going to do that. So I did separate my hair in 5 sections. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to start here. And so let's see, I'm gonna grab a towel. Alrighty. And we will start here. And part of me wants to separate it and do 2 different sections, but once I spritz my hair, it is not going to seem as much. So we'll go ahead and spritz it. And this is just water in this bottle. And we will get that. I mean, my hair really does feel really soft. It feels really moisturized. I've really been trying to maintain my moisture while doing all of these videos and demoing. I don't want to sacrifice the health of my hair, especially being a color treated girl, for a good picture where it looks like I'm having a great hair day, but my hair is suffering, if you know what I mean. Now, when I watched Kimmaytube's video, she really did not use much of this. And so I'm going to try to use even less because her hair is a little bit thicker than mine. And I'm really want to make sure I get these ends. And Kimmaytube, I really got this tip from her years and years ago. She does not use any combs. She does all finger detangling, and it's something that I started doing as soon as I started watching her and I first became a natural girl. And it's worked for me very well. Actually, combs make me a little bit nervous. And I hate to see all that hair in the comb. Not to say that you're not going to lose some hair when you're detangling, especially if it's been a few days since you detangled. Shedding is normal. But I don't. I do feel like combs help to rip your hair. You don't catch knots as easily as you would with your finger. Where you can just simply, I realize when I'm detangling with my hair with my fingers and I feel what feels like a knot, that it generally isn't a knot. It's just your hair intertwined with itself. And if you separate it with your fingers, it will just pull away. But if you use a comb, it will rip it and it will break your hair, and it's not necessary. So one thing I want you to know, what I'm focusing on when I'm detangling, is you really want to start with your ends. You want to start and make sure that your ends are detangled first before you begin to work your way up to the base of your hair. And I will say that her detangler is working very well. It is, I got a piece of hair in my eye. Yeah, it is working really, really well. One thing that she mentioned is that using her products, they're very pH balanced. And so don't be surprised if your hair looks a little bit more springy than usual. It may really bring some elasticity back into your hair. My curl pattern is pretty bouncy and buoyant already because I really don't use a lot of heat, so I don't have any straight pieces in my hair. And believe me, I absolutely know what that is like. I have had heat damage before in the past, and so if that is something that you're experiencing, using her products alone may help restore some elasticity back into your hair. Also, I would recommend Mono's Hair. She has a restoration cream. I haven't tried it. I do want to try it. But anyway, her restoration cream brings buoyancy back into your hair as well. So these are ouchless barrettes that I got off of Amazon, and actually Kimmaytube recommends these. They're great for a lot of different things, not just holding your hair into sections. I will, as we get further in our wash day process and we get to stretching the hair, I will show you what I use, how I use these to help stretch my hair. But they're very safe for our hair. They don't pull on our hair. They're not damaging at all. They're easy to slip on and take off. They're lightweight. They're plastic. I really like them. Hey guys, so I'm back and I'm detangled. I did all 5 sections of my hair. It really didn't take me long at all, maybe 5 to 7 minutes. And this is how much hair. Look, this is how much hair, and I brought it up a little bit. But guys, if I would have used the comb, I would have lost so much more hair than that. So if you haven't tried finger detangling, I recommend that you try it. If you're having trouble with tangles and detangling your hair in the shower or while it's wet or just in general, try detangling before washing. That might save you some hair. It might save you some time in the wash process. Anyway, we're moving into the shower. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Wash Me Gently shampoo and the Conditional Love hair conditioner. Her ingredient label is really easy to read. You understand most of what she puts into it. Everything is natural. I wanted to tell you that I really love the scent of the Don't Be Clingy Detangler. It is very citrusy. It smells very citrusy. And then when we get into the The Wash Me Gently shampoo smells like mint. And this conditioner doesn't really have a smell at all. So anyway, I'm going to jump in the shower, wash and condition my hair, and then I'll be back to let you know how my hair feels, how it absorbed the shampoo, the conditioner, whether the conditioner has slip, and then we'll start deep conditioning. Okay, guys, I am back, and I must say, as long as I've been a fan of Kimmaytube, as long as I've been following Kimmaytube, why I am just now trying out her products, I have no clue. I have no clue. But I love them. I love them. Like so the Wash Me Gently, it is truly I love that mint smell. It truly is promotes, it is what it says it is. It is a gentle wash. It is sulfate free. It's not sudsy at all. And it just, your hair feels clean, but it feels soft and it just feels good. And that mint in there makes your hair and your scalp feel like it is being revitalized. And I love it. This conditional love conditioner, when I tell you it is like butter, I mean, my hair feels so soft. Like I'm gonna deep condition, and I was going to use a different deep conditioner. She doesn't have a deep conditioner. I'm sure that you could use her conditioner as a deep conditioner. I didn't plan on using it as a deep conditioner, but I'm going to use it as a deep conditioner. I am going to add another layer because of my color treated hair, but I just left it in. I left it in, and I was really amazed and in awe by how good my hair feels. It feels so soft. And I mean, I can't even describe how good it feels, guys. Like, this conditioner has so much slip. It is just, I love it. I really, really love it. So the only thing I'm going to do is add my Olaplex. I love this stuff. This is a bomb maintenance conditioner. And it is great, great, great stuff for color treated hair. So I'm just gonna add that with this conditioner that's already in my hair. And then I'm gonna put my conditioning cap on and let this sit for 25 minutes. And I'm really excited. I'm so excited that I've decided that I'm going to do a giveaway. And so how this giveaway is going to work is that you do have to be a subscriber, and you do have to follow me on Instagram, and I am going to randomly pick someone, and I am going to send them a sample kit of Kimmaytube's products. I hadn't tried the shampoo and the conditioner on my children's hair. The only thing that I've been trying on their hair is the Don't Be Clingy Detangler, which I knew was really great. And I also have been using the leave-in and the Aloe Citrus Kisses. So everything except for the shampoo and conditioner I tried on their hair. But man, I love it. I really love it. And so I'm just going to add that Olaplex for my color, and I'm going to Zulu knot it up, or Bantu knot, whatever you prefer to call it. And I'm going to put my conditioning cap on. I'm really excited. I know you can probably hear it in my voice, but I'm just like, wow. I'm totally in awe about how soft it feels. I mean, my hair feels really soft. It has really great slip. And it was like butter. And I think I even mentioned that before with Tracy's pattern conditioner I really liked. But this, I don't know, this feels better. It feels softer. It feels good. I mean, my hair, I think, really loves it. And, again, I stated earlier that her products are pH balanced. Um, and I feel like it's doing something great to my hair. And so I decided just to use it as a deep conditioner. I do want to talk a little culture while I'm doing this. And this relates to Kimmaytube, but it also has something to do with some other well known folks within the entertainment industry, and that is Gucci and Keisha Kayor. So, Gucci Man, rapper, Southern rapper, I'm sure we all know who Gucci Man is, and Keisha Kayor, self-made millionaire, entrepreneur, businesswoman, and his wife. And I want to talk about this meme that had been going around that Snoop had reposted, and then Gucci Man reposted, and Keisha Kayor commented on it. The Shade Room posted it. I saw at least one YouTube video about it. And so I want to talk about it, and I thought it was great to talk about it now because something that you may or may not know about Kimmaytube, if you're familiar with her at all, is that yes, she is a natural hair guru. She has her own hair care line. She has great educational, informational videos on how to maintain long, healthy, African textured black people kinky coily hair. But she is also a very smart woman with a lot of great insight when it comes to her Twitter account. I've been following her for years on Twitter now, and she has taught me so much as a young black woman out here in these streets, just trying to raise a family, a young family, maintain a healthy marriage, and just be business minded and forward thinking. She just has a lot of great insight, and she gives it to you straight, no chaser. And so she talks a little bit about what this whole post was about. So this meme that was going around that Snoop posted is basically him. I don't know if he created it, but it was basically saying, everybody wants to be married, but Keisha was down with Gucci when he was on drugs. She stayed down with him when he was in jail. She stayed down with him through the cheating and all this kind of stuff. And, what you see now is a rehabilitated street man, and she held him down, held him up, and y'all run away after a couple of arguments was something like what he said. And I was reading some of the comments that was under this post. I seen it on the Shade Room, and I may have seen it somewhere else on like a Black Love page or something like that on Instagram. And it was like a lot of people were offended. A lot of women, were offended, and even some men. And they were just like, this is toxic to promote. This is toxic relationship talk. This is ghetto love. A man should be ready. And if he's not ready, he should let that woman go. She shouldn't have to suffer. And then there were other people saying like, y'all just don't get it. And, you need to understand that it's just about true love and holding someone down. And other people were saying like, this works 1% of the time. There were some women saying like, I tried this, and I ended up with a baby and he left me, and all this kind of stuff. It was just ridiculous. And I'm totally someone that is against that type of talk, or that type of love, or that type of commitment, if you will. I kind of also think that that's kind of something that Beyonce subjected herself to, with staying with Jay-Z all those years and him cheating and, all those things that she experienced. And maybe he is the man that she always wanted now. But man, what kind of woman is she today because of it? You know what I mean? But it takes me, how I would like to connect this to Kimmaytube, is Kimmaytube talks about this all the time. And she talks about how, we as Black women need to be a little bit smarter when it comes to the men that we choose. And that when you decide to get into a relationship and get into a marriage, you are supposed to take your heart and your mind with you. And it's not just about, oh my goodness, I love this man. This man gives me the butterflies. But it's also, how can he help uplift me? How can he help motivate me? And how can I do that for him, right? Like, you go into your relationship whole and happy and full, and you should look for someone that is whole and happy and full. And it shouldn't be that you have to drain yourself to lift this man up, or vice versa. He shouldn't have to do that. And I remember there was a thread that she posted about, how our standards are so much lower than men's. Like, we will date a man who has children, maybe several children by several different women, even when we don't have any ourselves. Like, you date this man, and for what? Your worth is so much more valuable than his. And a lot of times that tells you what this man is looking for. Kimmaytube said something about, you date these men who have these children and you don't. And it's like, what is he looking for from you? Is he looking for a stepmother? Is he looking to build a family? Is he looking for a place to build a home with for his children? Probably not. You know what I mean? I've even met men who have children who purposefully date women with no children. They don't want to date women with children. But you have children and you have this drama or this obligation or the baby mama situation, and you want to date someone who doesn't. And I'm not saying that was Keisha's situation, because she has children and he has a child or something like that. But what I'm saying is that you have so much going for yourselves, and then you turn around and you date these men who treat you horribly or don't have anything going. And it's like, let's say you do date a man with children, and let's say you now get pregnant, and then he leaves you. So now, one thing that Kimmaytube said is that, the facts are facts, and your worth has now gone down. While men can walk around and their children don't most of the time don't even live in the home with them. They can pretend they don't even have them. And unfortunately, that's a horrible and awful thing to say, but they do. They actually do. Sometimes they don't even tell women about their children. And they continue to date the next woman with no children while you're home with their child, trying to maintain a life for this child, for yourself, and get out there and date again. And so I think Keisha's situation is different. I think Beyonce's situation is different, because these men are rich and famous and moguls. And so I think that Keisha did take her brain with her, if we're honest about it. I think that, she was strategic. I think that if this man was a regular man on the street, or didn't have as much money as he did, that she would have not had to held him down. I mean, he gave her a lot of money before he even went to jail so that she could flip it and build a business, and she did that. So I think that situation is very different, and I don't think that it is appropriate to promote that type of situation unless you're going to promote it in a way where it's like, ladies, if you want a husband, look at Keisha Kayor. She went and strategically possibly got her a man who was down and out, and maybe he wasn't built up mentally and emotionally, but financially he was. And so if you want a man and you want to try to build him up, find one that is rich, that you can help, raise, because that's what you're doing. You're raising this man, you know what I mean? But let's call out all the facts about it and let's say what it really is. And I personally feel like Keisha knew what she was doing because this man was a rich man and he was helping her financially. And so she was willing to put up with some of these things, which a lot of women do. The same may be said for Layla Rashawn, who her husband went out and was kissing on Eddie Murphy's ex-wife. And, supposedly he has a couple of children outside of their marriage. And supposedly this is not new to them in their situation. And maybe she stays because of the money. A lot of women do. And a lot of women will sacrifice and go through some things that they wouldn't go through with a broke man. But let's call that out and let's be honest about that, because if that is the case, then fine. You made a business transaction and good for you. But I don't think it was just love. I would love to know what you think. I'm going to grab my conditioning cap. I'm going to throw this on my head. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to let this sit on my head for about 25 minutes as I eat an ice cream to help with this pregnancy heartburn. And I would love to know your thoughts about this Keisha K or Gucci situation. If you are interested in participating in this giveaway, please watch this video to the end. Stick around. I'll let you know the exact day that I'm going to pick the person that will get the 7-product $30 sample kit of Kimmaytube's products. So stay tuned for the next process. All right, guys, I am back and my hair has been deep conditioning for well over 25-30 minutes. I got caught up doing some editing and watching a show. So we are going to go ahead and take this down, rinse this out, put in the leave-in. Oh my gosh. I wish you could feel how soft this feels. It feels so good. It feels so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out and I'll be back for the leave-in conditioner. All right, so I have the the conditioner mixed with my Olaplex that is washed out. And I've been doing everything from start to finish in sections. And so now it's time for the leave-in conditioner. Let's get some of this excess water out. Okay, so we are going to do the Love Me and Leave In Moisturizing and Seal. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Guys, my hair feels really, really good. It feels really good. I know I keep saying that and I sound like a broken record, but oh my goodness, it feels good. I think it looks good. I think the color looks really vibrant. So we are going to use some of this. Now it says that it is a moisturize and seal. I'm still gonna put just a little bit of her shea butter over it, just because. but I really want to focus on my ends. Yeah, this smells really good. It has a really citrusy scent. As you can hear my voice changing when you take in like that citrus scent. I mean, my hair already feels really, really good. So I don't even know like how much more goodness I can get. But it feels really, really good. Smells really good. Now I am going to use a little of my keratin leave-in. Just a couple of sprays on each one, really focusing on these ends. You know, Kimmaytube's products are all natural, and they are really dedicated to you being color free and heat free, and really working on damaging your hair as less as possible. As you may or may not know, color is a chemical. When you color treat your hair with a bleach, that is a chemical, and it can cause damage, and that's why you have to really care for it and keep it moisturized and conditioned. And the same thing goes when you put heat on your hair. When you use flat irons and blow dryers, you are damaging your hair, or you could damage your hair. You can get heat damage. And so I believe that when you're someone, I don't use heat, but I do use color. And so when you use color, you have to add a little bit more than the natural products have to offer, because natural products are definitely here for women that are 100% natural. And I don't want you to think because you use heat or color that you are not a part of the natural community, because we are. But at the same time, we're still altering our curl pattern in a way that can be damaging. So this is a shea, it's called Shea I'm Beautiful, and it's a hair and body butter, and it's just like a shea butter. I don't even feel like it's necessarily whipped, but maybe it is. And it's pretty thick. And on my hair, a little goes a long way, and I mean a little. And I'm really just gonna focus that on my ends. That's where I really, really want to seal in that moisture. So I want to talk a little bit more about this giveaway. So again, you do have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to be following me on Instagram. And this is, I don't have very many subscribers yet, working on it, promoting it. But I'm telling you that this is not about subscribers. This is about wanting to be able to share and spread this beautiful product line, really. Kimmaytube, I'm really impressed with it. This is my first time using her product, and I can't believe, again, I've been a big fan of Kimmaytube for years, almost since the beginning of her YouTube channel. And again, I just love the fact that she knows her stuff. She is all about the science behind your hair. She has videos showing you how to test the pH balance for your products, and even understanding, how hair grows from our heads and why it needs different products that it needs. She's someone that struggled with maintaining long hair, maintaining healthy hair for years. And it wasn't until she really became dedicated to understanding the science of her hair that she even began to really see results. And you can see on her channel, she has so many videos showing, where she came from as far as the start of her hair journey. And she's been able to maintain long, healthy hair over the years. And I mean long, like down her back to her butt. And she's decided on what she calls, I think she calls it like your lifestyle hair goal, or basically just saying like you have to decide what length is good for your lifestyle and then how to maintain that. And she has created a whole fail-proof regimen around maintaining long, healthy, natural hair and products to go along with it. And I just really am a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of her work and now of her products. I'm very pleased with the way my hair feels. Like, this is a staple. This is a staple. And I am figuring out, based on these products that I'm reviewing, what will become a staple. And I will do a video on that. There's something to take away from just about all of these lines that I've tried. And I'm definitely going to do a video showing you what it is that I'm deciding to take away from my hair. So anyway, we are all conditioned. We have our leave-in conditioner in. We have a little bit of shade to help seal in everything. So now what I'm going to do is show you how I'm going to let my hair dry and set. And this is going to help with stretching. So I'm going to take my twist. I'm going to leave it twisted and really try to make sure it's twisted good. And then I'm going to take this ouchless bow and I'm going to put it right at the base of my hair and really get that there. So then I'm going to do the same thing. However, as I'm doing that, I'm going to twist this one and then I'm going to attach it to this one. And I'm going to clip these together. And then I'm going to take these two together and I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to do that all the way around. And so I'm going to bring this over here. And I'm going to clip these together. And then I'm going to do that to the back. And then that is what it is. It's pulled all the way around. And I have it stretched going all the way around. And that's how I'm going to let it dry. I am going to put on my satin bonnet. And then we'll be back in the morning for the takedown. All right, so it is the next day. I'm not going to take my hair down, but I just wanted to show you how you could wear this style as a protective style and still make it look good and wearable. So let's take it off. I know I already had smoothed my edges down last night with some of Kimmaytube Smooth Operating Aloe Gel. And so what I'm going to do just to clean it up a little bit, I am going to take these out and just kind of replace them so that it's a little bit neater. And twist this around. Now, just to add a little bit more pizzazz, and I'll let you take a look. And I have some fuzziness here in the middle that I'm okay with. I'm a natural hair girl, and I just kind of feel like that comes with the territory. And so I'm okay with fuzzies. I'm okay with it not being super neat. I think that we have to get away from European standards, and everything doesn't have to be sleek, you know what I mean? But as you see, I have this little piece here that is sticking out. And just to add a little bit more pizzazz, I'm going to use these here. And it's open here. And then I'm going to click these all around my hair. And then that will hide those pieces. All right, so I did end up putting some little gold pieces in between here. And I pulled down some little strandos, little curlies on the side. And so you can check out the back. And this is going to be my protective style, guys. I really like it. I think it looks great. I think that it is protecting my ends. It's protecting my hair. It's stretching my hair. And it's also going to have a cute twist out when I'm ready to take it down. And so we'll continue to use her products for the next 2 weeks. I'll check in periodically, probably break the videos up. I think this will be the first one where we'll do the wash day and the results based on the protective styling that I'm wearing today. And then I'll do a follow-up video with the takedown and how we are maintaining our natural hair using Kimmaytube's line. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a couple of comments, give me a subscribe, share me in your group chat, share me in your Instagram groups. Let folks know that we're having great chit chat. We're talking culture, we're talking girls. It's all about maintaining healthy hair for fine hair, thick hair, color treated hair. It's just about finding a regimen that's right for you. And I'm here to join that journey with you guys. So thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.